can't be 3B lethal here, because even though it's a mid, you're not crouch guarding. You can still be axe load, but it's still really difficult for him to get attacked by that, especially since some of the moves from Volvo stance are pretty quick relative to axe mode stuff. But here we go, we're on Yoshi's Island, Yuttoto versus Bluegod. Let's go.
Yeah, this stage is going to be very beneficial for Bluegod. He's able to get that free weapon off the beginning of the round.
Tries to go for the dunk. Here we go with that 1K, that superior 1K into 2-2-8. We're going to be seeing that so much within this tournament if Yuttoto manages to take it over Bluegod in this set.
Yeah, going to be very important to be draining those as much as possible, but great wall combo confirmed from Yuttoto. Going to be taking round number 1 in this game.
Nice conversion, pretty decent amount of damage. Not spectacular, but you know, we just started the round less than 10 seconds in, and Yuttoto's putting some damage on the board. Some cheeky 2As, great neutral from Yuttoto right now. Pressing into the follow-up from Bluegod though, and not ducking the axe low. This is going to be pretty dangerous.
Today it goes just opposite sword mode, trying to be as fast as possible to contest with Yuttoto when he's in that blind stance.
They do say that the first game is usually information gathering, and what can you gather from this right now other than just you have to play solid neutral?
Yeah, Yuttoto's getting a lot of information, being able to cancel a lot of these sidesteps. You still see Bluegod going for those sidesteps, but Yuttoto's having none of it. He's trying to cancel that as much as possible.
That's a grab. That's one of those dangerous grabs that we saw Yuttoto throw out against Linkors, managing to get another round on the board.
Yeah, catches Bluegod freezing up after that 6-6B, taking full advantage of it.
2-2B catches him into the soul attack. Nice, trying to get as much Oki as he can with the hard read A+B. Let's go.
Doesn't complete the string. Yuttoto matching 2A out of it, trying to get that pressure, but Bluegod's still incredibly powered up. He's gonna get the combo confirmed. Not gonna be enough to kill. Great block coming from Yuttoto, but doesn't get anything off of it. Very hard moment to be in, and Bluegod finally on the board in terms of rounds.
That spear low is kind of like the fish dive that we've seen Yuttoto use over and over again. Finally, it gets blocked on round end, but still Bluegod managing to take it. A nice 6-6 A+B in soul charge. 1A's getting blocked after the first one is successful. Baited GI by Yuttoto into the follow-up. What's the next section gonna be?
Goes to the back throw attempt, soul charge coming in, forces the stance switch, but it's okay. He knows exactly what position he's in.
Oh, it doesn't connect. That's very, very... What is happening? Everything is just going through Yuttoto. This man is a ghost.
He is containing that movement, though, with the disco kicks. Just backing away now, trying to reset the spacing here. Even though he has the life disadvantage, it's okay. He's comfortable with that position.
Ooh, the tech crouch into the counter hit, and Bluegod isn't going to be able to take this with this combo, but he goes for the low. Correct guess by Yuttoto. 2-2A with the AGI that gets blocked, and there we go. 3BB closes out the first game for Yuttoto.
Yeah, great patience there from Yuttoto. Recognized that Blue did that jumping low, which put him into spear mode, giving him access to that auto GI where he tosses the sword or the spear and shield up into the air. Extremely punishable. Yuttoto going to be taking the game with incredible patience.
Looks like we're going to be going for another random stage here. The Yoshi's Island not working out well for Bluegod, but we are going to have to do random, so we'll be seeing hopefully a bigger stage, more maneuverability, but you know, not the worst thing in the world for Yuttoto either. More maneuverability for those full screen Volvos. Oh, we got the Halmaru stage. Let's go, best stage in the game.
Yeah, oh, blocks the AB, but only gets a 2K punish. You could have got a lot more from that one. It's extremely negative. It's okay, better than nothing, though.
Gets in with the axe low. What's the follow-up going to be? He teleports into the sword. He needs that I-10 to contest. Gets the sidestep into a pretty okay punish. And with a 5BB, he's taken the life lead.
He is. Bluegod, though, going to be trying to fight back as much as possible, even though he's a slight life deficit right now. But those horizontals just shutting down so many options from Bluegod.
It's a good 2A. Going to try and take the advantage, but a good doesn't get the full thing. Does the 3BB too quickly, and Bluegod now in a position to take this. If he doesn't guess right, never mind.
Wow, he goes for the 3BB, but unfortunately, that reverse ledge from Voldo too fast and counter hits him out of the string follow-up.
catches him in the air. Good 6-6B, trying to keep those frames.
Gets the launch off the post GI into the mix-up situation. No, opts to just reset neutral.
There's that soul charge. He wants to keep this pressure against the wall. 6-6BB, 6-6BB for days. He wants this guard crush. He needs this win to put Bluegod in an even worse position, but a good soul charge gets the spike. What's the follow-up going to be?
Goes for some frame advantage and guard pressure, but he just deletes his soul charge. That Beyblade spin just takes so much away from Aswell's soul charge now.
That's a good full crouch 3B. I really love his use of that. It's been so effective, and now he evens it up.
It is.
Just showing it off
again.
It's
a good alternative. It's a good alternative to the 3B as it is safe on block. You just go for that first hit. Well, yeah, I've got the string follow-up, so it's hard. But the A+B coming in. He's going to blow up that reverse ledge.
And that's a good. He hits it with the unblockable. Probably one of the only viable unblockables post guard crush, but there's another 2-2A. What you love to see from Yuttoto as the reverse ledge only going to clash with the guard because it is really, really slow as compared to everybody else who hits him with the sword into the axe, but it doesn't matter because the 2A is going to slice his knees, and Yuttoto one round away from putting Bluegod in an even more precarious position, possibly going to knock him out.
Yeah, definitely hard spot to be in. He's going to be spending his soul charge, but not getting much out of it so far. Goes to the axe, low reset. Going to be a decent situation here. He's still an almighty, so he doesn't go for some Oki pressure, and he goes into spear.
2-2B being safe. Oh, great delay! That was so good. He knew that Yuttoto wanted to press a button when he saw that Aswell wasn't going to be animating anything, and that was a great delay just to get the counter hit. And now Bluegod is actually in a really good position to take a game off of Yuttoto and even things up.
Yes, he is. Still has some soul charge ready to go, but each hit is taking it down slower and slower.
And there's an axe low, great whiff punish.
It is, but unfortunately it does change your mode, so you lose any sort of real Oki afterwards.
And Yuttoto still has some bar, definitely gonna need to use it. They don't want to try and wait for a CE because it is very dangerous to just throw out a CE, especially one as unsafe as Voldo's. No whiff punish for Bluegod. Is Voldo going to be able to take this with his fish dance going into the Voldo? Yes, he will! Yuttoto takes this game by the skin of his teeth. That was my words, Zubaz, my words.
Yeah, Blue unfortunately whiffs the whiff punish that he went for. He went for the from crouch launcher, but it does not have nearly as much range as some of his axe launchers, and that gave Yuttoto the opportunity to come all the way back into that round with a huge damage combo.
Oh, it sounds like we've gone back to the PlayStation home screen with the cross hotbar. Beautiful design. Thank you very much, Sony, for making your UI so beautiful.
Yeah, you got some sort of interesting thing that happened here. Maybe a controller that was still connected. Looks like they're maybe trying to disconnect something here.
Yeah, possibly. As Mark from a visual platform, one half of the VP brothers, his brother Rich, legends of the FGC, working with the EU branch of Tenno, I believe, as well. And let's just take a minute to have a look at this 1x bet. Wow, that's not too far from what I expected, but I'm intrigued as to what people are thinking about Bluegod right now.
Yeah, Yuttoto definitely looking very strong in terms of this match so far. Obviously up 2 games, and sometimes it could be Bluegod letting these nerves maybe get the best of him here. Dropping a lot of crucial whiff punish opportunities, right? Like just like in that last game, he drops that whiff punish, and unfortunately that led him to losing that game, which can be, you only have one more opportunity to have a flub like that.
It's very, very true. I do wonder what's going through Yuttoto's head at the moment.
Yeah, hard to say, but he's definitely going to be very confident going into this final game. But this is going to be a cool-off situation, right? Where it's he had that big victory, that big comeback, and now there's some sort of issue with the system. So this could potentially reset any momentum that Yuttoto had. Yeah,
I mean, momentum is very important in fighting games. When you Especially when you're losing as well, because if you want to jump right back into a game because you want to try and redeem yourself, maybe you figured out a strategy that you'll be able to employ when you next go into a game. With downtime like this, you really have to think and try and keep yourself in that mindset. Keep that adrenaline going as well.
Yeah, definitely want to just be, trying to keep up any sort of momentum that you had going for you. And no, not try and fall out of what you had working for you. But now it's been going on for so long, right? Now maybe Bluegod's had also time to think about what wasn't working for him. Maybe he's had time to think about it and relax and formulate a game plan coming into this next game. This is where 3-game sets can be a bit of a hassle, and having this extra time to think can definitely turn the tables.
So if we try and remind ourselves of what's been going on in the bracket as well. So Party Wolf took it over Bluegod 3-2, and Linkos took it over Yuttoto 3-2. So we're going to be watching them after we get into after we finish this game, and then Skill versus Kura for the second match of the losers bracket. There's going to be Mitsurugi versus Killik, 2 characters that are pretty pretty meh when it comes to trying to enforce a game plan, but both of them are world-class players. We saw Kura when he was fighting against Akapo try and enforce many buttons per minute, and Skill quite the opposite, trying to use that spacing. And I'm going to be intrigued to see what happens after we manage to get to the end of Bluegod versus Yuttoto.
Yeah, definitely going to be an interesting match. Maybe kind of similar to, as you were saying, alluding to, Skill maybe a little bit more similar to the way Kyopo played against Kura, trying to get a lot of those whip punishes with that back movement. But looks like we're getting close and ready to go back into this game here. Both the players looking very ready, having a lot of time to think, and interested to see how this potential last game of this set goes.
Okay, yeah, it does look like we're about to get back into the game. Both competitors getting ready. So what do you think Bluegod needs to do in this situation, Zubaz, to try and claw back these games?
If he is able to just capitalize more effectively on those opportunities that he is getting, right? Like that's whiff punish opportunity, right? Just not quite in the right range. He thought he had it, but if you just picked a slightly different move, right? If you just, if he had the time to go even just for a wall rising B there, even though it would have been a lot slower, it still probably would have connected. So just having that familiarity, just getting that range down. This is a high stress situation, so mistakes are going to happen. But if he's able to clean that up and just tighten up those opportunities that Yuttoto is giving him, it could be in his favor.
And it looks like we are going to go back into the tournament. Maybe we'll just be relaxing with a button check just to make sure everything's okay. Or will we be getting right back into it? No, looks like we're jumping right back into it. Okay, here we go.
We are, so I think we have a big change of pace right now for Blue. He is just going all out aggression. And this is what I was talking about, right? You have that long break. It's been so long in between that last game where the pace has just completely changed.
I do wonder if Bluegod was just like, right at the beginning, as soon as we start, I'm just going to be pressing as many buttons as possible to keep Yuttoto on his toes. And it was working out right in the beginning, but now Yuttoto managed to reclaim his composure as well and takes the first round.
Yeah, that big momentum shift at the beginning unfortunately fizzled out. Yuttoto able to get back into it, but coming into this next round here, slowing it down as Bluegod immediately, right? From that aggression to this slower pace gameplay.
They're just hitting him with these lows. The neutral is so good from Yuttoto at the moment. Bluegod just trying to continue the pressure, but to no avail because Yuttoto is just going to grab him and reset that life advantage that Bluegod had.
He's going to be popping Soul Charge here, going to be powered up. Has access to all of his moves without penalty.
Absolute cancels, absolute cancels. He just really wants to try and bait Yuttoto into something.
Yeah, well, he gets the bar meter out of him, but now he doesn't have any way to deny this pressure because he spent his bar and didn't really get anything out of it.
Oh, and that's a good bait on a reversal edge, and Yuttoto now set to take this round, but it doesn't matter when you're going to get... Oh, no, you're going to mash right into 3BB?
Yeah, he just, I guess, didn't think that that follow-up was going to be coming.
Good block punish. Yuttoto trying to mix up Bluegod right now. Good reversal edge though, slowing down that pace, resetting the neutral with movement options. Let's go.
Yeah, catches that side step, and he's gonna get the launch here with the 3BB. Goes for the Oki pressure, gets blocked by Yuttoto, but he's trying to make a comeback happen in this round.
And there's another grab from Yuttoto. Bluegod just doesn't know which way this is gonna go. Of course, Caliber grabs off 50-50, but Bluegod isn't getting any information from there.
Not about the counter here with the 4K, and a critical edge from Yuttoto is going to be able to take this round. That is a great launcher from Valdo that he has. It's a very wide hitbox, relatively fast launching kick.
And here we go with one of the best post-CE win poses. Don't ever at me that it isn't. There's a good soul charge from Bluegod, though he needs this advantage right now. Some decent chip damage, but not going to be enough to make a dent in his health bar. And right now, Bluegod is just looking for any answer possible. And Yuttoto's in a really good position to get a ring out here, but he 2-2As him back into the center of the arena.
He does. Great duck under the throw. He gets the whip punish with the Wild Rising B into the confirm. And the Clash going to be saving his life right now. He needs every opportunity he can get. This reversal edge, this could be incredibly important for this match.
Oh, that's a good duck on the grab by Bluegod. If you're not going to try and guess, just ducked him incredibly well. But it doesn't matter because Yuttoto is going to whiff punish with a CE. And that is going to be it for Bluegod. He is now out of the WePlay SOULCALIBUR VI tournament.
Yeah, but still, he's going to be going home with a decent chunk of money of that $50,000 with Yuttoto trying to get more of that lion's share.